This posture always reminds me, for some reason, of America's Funniest Home Videos. It seems to be something that like 13-year-old boys used to do on there. It may be familiar. Oh.
Oh my God.
Doesn't it remind you of that? It was like the video that they sent in. So I'm going to show you a few stretches that you can do if you are at your office or if you're, working all day long at the computer. First one, for the wrists. If you bring your hands this way, so fingers facing towards you, towards the end of your chair, and just stretch the wrist this way. So you could do this also on your hands and knees on the floor and get even deeper, but you may not need to. The further you bring your hands out, the deeper the stretch. But probably the edge of your chair is going to be perfect. So just like this. It should feel pretty intense, especially if you do happen to have quite a bit of tension there. That would be the first one. And we're rounding over like this. It's terrible for your posture. When we're rounding over like this, what the spine really, really wants, what your body really wants, is to go back the other way. That offers a lot of release. Releasing the tension from the front side, and then also opening the tension or opening the back side. So for this, just bring your hands onto your chair, and then with your hips moving forward, inhale, and really puff up the chest as you breathe in. Drop your head back. Exhale, and then just breathe in and out through the nose and hold this here. Think of not collapsing, thinking of lifting the chest and pushing your hips forward slightly. This will also open the arms and the shoulders. You could move your head a little bit. Do whatever feels good. I'm going to show you one posture now that's a good one you can do at work for your hips. While you're still in your chair, again, we want to make this accessible for at work, at your desk, at your chair, so you don't have to look weird lying on the floor or anything like that. No excuses. You can do it just at your desk. No one will even see you. Bring your foot up. Put your foot on top of your opposite knee, thigh, and then just press down on your knee. You'll feel it releasing through the hip as much as you can. Your knee might stick up like this, even just doing gently. Eventually getting the knee to come down. So on the other side, you would take the left ankle onto the right thigh or knee. Your right hand would brace the chair, and you're pushing away the left knee with the left hand. Good one to just release the hips a little bit. So these are 3 great stretches. So I see a lot of people come into yoga, and even just in life, I've met a lot of people who I feel a lot of compassion for with regards to whatever it is that they've gone through. We all have a story. We all have unfortunate things that have happened, things that, I think it's Amanda Marshall that has this song, and it goes, everybody has a story that would break your heart, and it's so true. Everybody does. But I also think, and this is something that I've just learned throughout my own journey with healing, and it's that you can have your story, you can have your stuff that has happened and grow from it and learn from it without necessarily attaching or clinging or wearing it as if that has to define you. So I just want to bring about or mention this concept to you, because I think that a lot of people do that. I see that in a lot of my students. They come in and they have something that's happened to them. They have either bad knees, or they have an injury in their spine, or whatever. It can be a physical thing, a mental thing, an emotional thing, but something that they perceive as being a disadvantage. And it can be that, but you don't want to let that control your future, your happiness, your current state of being, make you continually hurt or be always sad or be always, a victim I hate to say it, but that's kind of what we can do sometimes. We can kind of allow ourselves to fall into that role, and nobody wants to be that. Enjoy your life. Life is really, really short, and just keep moving forward as much as you can despite what happens. Let it be a part of you, but not define you. Don't let it be who you are.